निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाशातदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. So welcome you all for today's Saturday class. So last week we had a big celebration of Jagannath Rath Yatra. So how many of you all were there for Jagannath Rath Yatra? Most of you all. Thank you. So this year Jagannath Rath Yatra was very big. So many devotees got opportunity to pull the Rath, see the Lord. Just by taking darshan of the Lord, all our anarthas go away. You will say that, oh, right now my life is perfect, I have no problem. But we don't know what will come in front of us, which karma of which past life or which activity we have done in the past, it will come in front of us in a way that it will be difficult. So when we take darshan of the Lord, when we pull the Rath of the Lord, when we have prasad of the Lord, when we hear Hari Katha, when we say Hari Naam, then all those anarthas, they slowly reduce. And then what we can do with that reduced anarthas? We can perform bhakti better. Otherwise, it is very difficult in Kali Yuga to perform Hari Bhakti. Everything is easy in Kali Yuga. Even to crack your NEET and what is the other one? देखो सब पता है आप लोगों को. It's very easy. Anyone can crack. Actually, anyone can. Whoever studies can crack. Right? But to do Hari Bhakti is very difficult. Very, very difficult. It is next to impossible to do Hari Bhakti. So the very fact that you all are coming and sitting and hearing Hari Katha, you all must have done some good activity in your past life, some sukruti, right? So it is very, very auspicious and very, very big blessing to do Hari Bhakti in this age of Kali. So last week was Janmashtami, Rath Yatra, and now the next function or the next celebration that we are going to do is Shri Krishna Janmashtami. So, Prabhupada is to say that bhakti life means life of celebration. You see, in our past, all our ancestors or in the Vedic times, they were all very happy. One reason for their happiness was every week or every month there was some celebration, some festival. That's why they were always happy, something or other. So Prabhupada is to say Krishna consciousness life means life of celebration. So if you see every month we have some or other celebration, some or other festival coming. We just completed Rath Yatra, now it's Janmashtami. Before Janmashtami there is Balram Jayanti. After Janmashtami there is Radha Ashtami. After that there is Kartik month. Then there is December in which we do book distribution. There is Gita Jayanti. So you see every month, we had actually, when we plan for the year, for the center, we actually sit with the calendar. Every month we have a big festival. That is life. Life centered around Krishna Bhakti. That is perfection of life. And then remaining other things, our work, our education, our responsibilities in society, that needs to be done. But that is just needs to be done. We don't enjoy doing that. But to be enjoyed in life is Krishna Bhakti. Because what we enjoy in life, we remember. Right? You eat something very nice. You remember that. The next time you want to go there to eat it. Or you experience something good, you remember. Next time you'll work hard to get that to enjoy it. So similarly, when we enjoy bhakti life, it goes deep in our heart and our mind. And that is when Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, at the time when we leave this body, when we give up this body, whatever comes to our mind, we will attain that in the next life. That's why this life is preparation. We should absorb as much as possible bhakti experiences, so that at the time when we are ready to leave this body, we don't take next life again. As simple as that. But if we accumulate all other experiences, then that time we'll remember that. We'll remember that film star, or we'll remember that sports star, or will remember the amount of money I have in my bank account, and then I will remember, I should have got a big house in Bogmal, Miramar, or big house in Marine Drive. So next life, we will take birth in Marine Drive. You will say, wow, Marine Drive is a nice place. What nice place? Body is same. Everyone has the same problem: birth, old age, death and disease. That's why this life is like a life of preparation. That's why in bhakti life, what we have to do is accumulate more and more bhakti experiences. Every day we chant Hare Krishna, that is bhakti. We eat Krishna Prasad, that is bhakti. We hear about Krishna, that is bhakti. So that time when you're chanting, when you're hearing, when you're having Krishna Prasad, when you're coming and standing in front of the Lord, that time should be exclusive time between you and Krishna. So that you see with big eyes, like Jagannath has big eyes, he's looking at you. Today was Bahuda Yatra, return Yatra. Lord has just reached, I don't know whether he has reached, he had started from Gundicha in Jagannath Puri. We had just gone to Ponda we pulled Rath, but Jagannath Puri, I don't know whether Lord has reached back or not. So if you see Lord has big eyes, is watching everyone. So when we also go in front of the Lord in any form, we should open our eyes big and just focus on Him for some time. Big eyes of Lord, the teeth of Narsingadev, the smile of Krishna. Krishna is Tribhanga Lalitam, bent in 3 places. Radharani is standing with the garland. We should focus on these attributes of the Lord. Then it will go deep inside. फिर सपने में ये आएगा, नहीं तो सपने में बॉस आएगा, सपने में और कुछ आएगा, क्योंकि that is gone inside, deep inside, right? So I know life is difficult, life is not easy. It is easy for me to say that forget the world, but life, roti kapda makan chahiye na, and nowadays it's a struggle. But somewhere we have to design our life in some way, such a way that we somehow do those responsibilities and also allocate good amount of time for bhakti experiences. Rath Yatra was a bhakti experience. Now Janmashtami, what we are going to celebrate is a bhakti experience, because we want experience, and that is why Krishna comes to this material world, to give us experience what is there in the spiritual world. If He doesn't come and He doesn't tell what is there in the spiritual world, we will never go to the spiritual world. We will stay here only. Because why? Because we have never got that experience of spiritual world. In Rath Yatra, I saw people were calling everyone, come, pull the Rath, pull the Rath. They didn't even know, they were strangers. Why they were doing this? Because they got that bhakti experience and they want to share that with others. But if we in our material life, we will see only of what? Me and mine. गाड़ी किधर पार्क है, नेबर का गाड़ी पार्क है तो उसको हटाने के लिए बोलो, और किधर है तो it's only me and mine, संकुचित consciousness. But bhakti consciousness is big. It makes our horizons big, because ultimately everything is Vasudev Kutumbakam. We cannot, take care of only my family, and that is also child of God, right? So when we come in front of Him next time, He say, oh, you didn't take care of my other child. No, Lord, you give me only this responsibility. No, He say, okay, now you increase your responsibility now, right? So that's why saints like Tukaram Maharaj, Jnaneshwar, now tomorrow we are celebrating Ashadi Ekadashi. They were not thinking only of their family. They were thinking of the entire world. That's why they wrote so many abhangas. They lived an exemplary life. That's why even after 300 years of Tukaram Maharaj, we still remember him. If he had only thought about my family, I'll be the richest man in the world, who cares? After you die, no one remember you. But because he didn't think only about himself, he cared about the whole world, and he did whatever from his side for the whole world. Even after 300 years of Tukaram Maharaj, we still remember him. Tomorrow we are going to sing his abhangas. Tomorrow morning, Ashadi Ekadashi. Right? So we should have aspiration in life, not just to take care of me, my family, mera bacha, mere sab. It's good, karna chahiye. But uske beyond we have to expand our scope and horizon. And that is bhakti life. So coming back, today we are going to discuss a very, very special Leela of the Lord, which is, which Leela we are going to discuss? Putna Leela. Who was Putna, by the way? Anyone knows who's Putna? सुना था क्या? You heard about Putna? You all are very pious people. मैंने नहीं सुना था पुतना. Sister of Kans, very nice. So before I came to ISKCON, I had never heard about Putna Utna. क्या है Putna यार? Enjoy life. ये सब Putna Utna का क्यों लेके बैठे हो तुम लोग? Only when I came to ISKCON, I read Bhagavad Gita, read Bhagavatam. Oh my God, इतना है क्या दुनिया? मेरे को लगा दुनिया यही है बोल के गोवा enjoy करो, right? But then I realized the magnanimity of the spiritual life, right? So we will discuss about Putna today. It's a small pastime, but very, very instructive pastime. So what happens is Krishna is just appeared in Gokul, and Krishna has appeared in Krishna has appeared in Mathura, and Vasudeva transfers him from Mathura to Gokul, and he's just born, and now Kamsa comes to know that my Kal is already been transferred, whom I am trying to kill is already been gone, and my countdown is started. So what he does is he keeps sending. So first, Putna is the first demon he sends. So now he's worried, he's in anxiety. And you should know who is Kamsa. Kamsa was the most powerful person that time. In terms of power, in terms of wealth, in terms of fame, in terms of fear. We feel fear, by fear will control the world. So he had created so much fear that not only people, but even demons, there were so many demons, they were under him. There were demons who were big snake, Aghasur, he was under him because he had defeated him. And they were like, as they say, a king defeats another king, he pays them royalty. So like that, all the demons, very, very powerful demons were also fearful of Kamsa. So now Kamsa, having so much power, he was still in anxiety. He didn't know what to do. So then he started calling all his ministers. So one of the ministers said, why don't you send Putna? So Putna was a she demon. She was a demon, she demon. There are very less she demons. Any other she demons you remember? You know which are the she demons in other? Tataka was there. Who else? One more is there. Holika, Shurpanaka. हाँ बहुत है यार, नहीं मैं बोला कम है बोल के. But other demons are also there. Yeah. So why I'm saying this is normally Matajis or female, they don't like to become demons. See, demons were also humans, but they created so much of horrific and bad activities, and they did so much of tapasya, and they used the tapasya for getting so bad boon from ghosts and pisachas, they became demons, powerful demons. So now this Putna was a demon, she demon, and she was called as a witch. Witch means Dian. She had ability to change form change kar sakti thi. She had ability to fly in the sky, very, very powerful, and she had a lot of power. So she said, okay, Kamsa, I will go and I will kill whoever is a small child whom you are very fearful of. So all these demons looking at Kamsa was fearful. So they thought, what? Kamsa is fearful of a small I think that time he was just 1 week old, 7 days old child. A small 7 days old child, Kamsa is worried and fearful of, let me go and kill. So they went with that confidence. Okay. So Putna said, let me go. So then Putna, she smeared poison on her breast. And it is said that poison was so dangerous, it was enough to kill 100 elephants. That much dangerous the poison was. Very, very Kalakutam. We'll discuss about it. There's one shloka only in Bhagavatam for this pastime. So then she goes. Now, how the demons look? They look very gorgeous and handsome and beautiful, or whatever you call it. Now, demons means like this, you get. So she was a witch. She had that red hair and teeth was coming and eyes were big and ugly looking and, long nails. Looking at her only, people will die only. Someone has a weak heart, she doesn't have to do anything. Looking at them, people will die. These are demons. There are some people also like that. Looking at them only, you will feel like, I don't want to see you. Right? So we should not be like that. We should be like humans. We should not be like demons. Right? A lot of things we can learn. So then, first thing she did was, she changed her form. Now, this is very important. Remember this, we will discuss on this. So first I will discuss the pastime and then we'll discuss the learnings from it. She changed her form. She took a form of a sadhavi. Sadhavi, very beautiful, very beautiful. It was effulgent. Tej was coming from her body. She dressed very beautifully. She had a lotus in a hand like this, and she was rotating it like this, just like Mother Lakshmi. And with that changed form, she enters Vrindavan. Vrindavan is not easy. Very few people can get into Vrindavan. But and demons also cannot get actually into Vrindavan. Only when Krishna says, come, only then they come. Okay, they cannot come. So Krishna allowed. Krishna said, come, I have some pastime to play. So she walks in. And she walks like this with a lotus and looking at everyone, smiling. And her smile, it is described, was so attractive. Everyone remembered Mother Lakshmi. Everyone felt that some Devi, some Apsara is come from the Gandharva Loka to bless our Lala, to bless Krishna. Because a lot of demigods were coming. Lord Shiva had come just before that. Everyone was coming. So they knew Krishna, something is special about him. A lot of people are coming to bless him. So she started walking and she came right at the house of Nanda Baba. And Mother Yashoda, she's a very simple village lady, cowherd lady. So she, looking at her, she was so attracted. She said, before even Putna asking, Mother Yashoda offered Krishna and said, please bless our Lala. A lot of heavenly people are coming to bless him, you also bless him. Mothers are always like that. They are always looking for blessings for their children. Right? So Mother Yashoda also was like that. So Putna takes the child, abhi free mein mil gaya. Kuch karne ki zarurat nahi padi. Mani man, inside she was thinking, why Kamsa was so fearful about this village people? I just got him like this. Now I'll just kill him. Even this wish is not required. But still, I'll follow the same path. So then she says something. And then she says, okay, let me feed him my milk. And then she goes inside into another room. And all the mothers and mother of Krishna, Yashoda Maya and others are waiting outside. And they are happy. Now someone is come. Lala will be blessed. So then she takes Krishna and she looks at him first. Moment she holds Krishna and looks at him, first thing Krishna does is he closes his eyes. Krishna closes his eyes. So now why Krishna closes his eyes? Krishna is small, beautiful. He's watching. Okay, you come. Let's see what we can do now. So acharyas give different explanation why Krishna closes his eyes. First thing they say, Krishna closes his eyes because Krishna thinks if she sees me in my eyes, then her ignorance will go away. What is ignorance? Ignorance means avidya. All the bad tendencies we call ignorance. When we see Krishna in his eyes, beautiful eyes, then we get that, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. No, not Tesham. Tesham iva anukampartam aham ajnana jamatamaha nashayami atma bhavasto jnana deepena bhashvataha. Krishna says, if you worship me, so this is, Bhagavad Gita has 700 shlokas. So there are 4 shlokas which are called as Chatur Shloki Gita. So this is 108, 109, 110 and not 110, 10.8, 10.9, 10.11, 10.10 and 10.11. These 4 shlokas of Gita are the entire summary of Gita. So even if you don't know all the 700 shlokas, if you know these 4 shlokas, you know entire Gita. So this is called Chatur Shloki Gita. In that last shloka, Chatur Shloki Gita, 10.11, Krishna says this, Tesham anukampartam aham ajnana jam tamaha. I remove that ajnan and I give you knowledge if you worship me. Now what is knowledge and what is ajnan? Ajnan means ignorance. I don't know what is to be done. So whatever power Krishna has given me, I am going to use it for my sense gratification. That is ajnan. Knowledge is whatever abilities and power Krishna has given me, I am going to use it in his seva. That is knowledge. So when we worship Krishna, Krishna says, I will give you knowledge. Sometimes we feel, oh Krishna, you're so great. Will I ever be able to understand you? Krishna says, don't worry. You do your bhakti process. I will give you knowledge from inside by which you will know me. That Krishna takes care of that. So first Krishna said, I will not open my eyes, because if she sees in my eyes, she is holding Krishna, Parabrahman himself. Her ignorance will go. And moment her ignorance will go, she will say, no, I will not kill him. He is Supreme Lord, and that Leela will not be able to be enacted. That's why Krishna closes his eyes. Second reason Krishna closes his eyes is because Krishna's eyes are Tejasvi. Looking at him, looking at the eyes of Krishna, Putna would have got scared and she would have run away. So that is also one of the reasons Krishna closes his eyes. Third reason what they give is, Acharyas give is, because Krishna didn't want to see a baby killer. This Putna was just not a demon. She was a Balaghatani. Balaghatani means she took joy in killing small children. So, it is said in Shastras, we should not kill or harm child, cow, old man and a Brahmana. And a woman also. These 5 people we should not harm or kill. But Putna was taking pleasure in killing small children. So Krishna didn't want to see face of such a sinner. Newborn children she used to kill and she used to take pleasure. What a big amount of sin. So Krishna said, no, I don't want to see such a sinner. I've just come in this world, it is just 1 week and pehle aap log mujhe ye dikha rahe ho, Putna. I don't want to see Putna. So that is the third reason. The fourth reason why Krishna closed his eyes and he didn't want to see Putna is because Krishna didn't want to kill a woman again. When he killed a woman before, as his form as Lord Ram. Which was the first demon Lord Ram killed? Lord Ram, Vishwamutra Muni took him out of his palace to kill the demons. Which is the first demon? Tataka. And Tataka was also a woman. So he said, last time I came as Ram, you all made me kill Tataka. She was a woman. Baba, this time at least I don't want to kill a woman. He said, no, I don't want to kill her. I don't want to kill her. He closed his eyes. So now, this pastime of Putna, why we are discussing so much, or why Acharyas have written so much about Krishna closing his eyes? अरे बंद कर लिया होगा उन्होंने, कभी इसके ऊपर इतना डिस्कशन क्यों करना है? We discuss 4 reasons, or the Acharyas have given so many more reasons why Krishna closed his eyes. The reason is that Acharyas take pleasure in every activity of Krishna. Supreme Lord Krishna is left his Golok Vrindavan and come over here. So his every activity the Acharyas look with a magnifying glass. And they say, oh, Krishna did this. Why he must have done this? Okay, he must have done this because of this, because of this, because of this. That is Krishna consciousness. Being conscious about Krishna. But we are conscious about what? Film stars, cricketers, or someone else. Suddenly a big cricketer comes out. Then they try to find out who is his mother, who is his father, what he was doing in his childhood. Oh, he was doing this. You see how it is going? And that is what is filling our mind. But here Acharyas are saying, oh, Krishna closed his eyes when Putna came. Why he must have done it? He must have done it because of this. He must have done it because of this. He must have done it because of this. Matchit matagata prana bodhayanta parasparam katayantascha mam nitya tushyanti cha ramanti cha. 10.9? Yeah, 10.9. Again, Chaturshloki Gita. The second of Chaturshloki Gita. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Matchit matagata prana. Matchit. Always remember about me. Matagata prana. Deep inside your heart. Matchit matagata prana. Bodhayanta parasparam. Bodhayanta means talk. Parasparam means between each other. Katayantascha mam nitya. Do my katha nitya. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. In this you will get happiness. This shloka 10.9 is a formula for happiness, and Krishna is telling how we'll get happiness. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. How we'll be happy? Talk about me. Listen about me. think about me. So when we meet, two devotees meet, we should talk about Krishna. Krishna says, na, bodhayanta parasparam, talk about me between you. This is the formula for being happy. And that is what acharyas are doing. Machit matagata prana, bodhayanta parasparam. So they are thinking, why Krishna is closing his eyes? This reason, this reason, this reason, this reason. That is why we should read scriptures. This keeps us Krishna conscious. Our Chetna becomes Krishna conscious. Otherwise, there are so many other things to pollute our consciousness. Right? So this is the reason why it is given that Krishna closes his eyes. So now, Putna is holding Krishna. And she puts her breast in Krishna's mouth. And Krishna is sucking the milk. And when he was sucking the milk of Putna, he drank her milk. He cleared the entire poison. And finally, he took very life of Putna. He sucked her life breath. And she was shouting and wailing. And she took Krishna and she was running here and there. And everyone outside were worried. What happened? She came from the heavenly world. Someone said she is Lakshmi. Someone said she is Apsara. ये क्या हो गया? अप्सरा का तो एकदम पूरा चेंज ही हो गया फॉर्म. So then she started running out of the house and Krishna is not leaving. Krishna is such a person, एक बार पकड़ लिया तो छोड़ता नहीं है. Krishna is not leaving her breast only and he is sucking and finally she changes her form. From Apsara, she goes to her original form of that demon Putana. And she becomes 4 miles big. Can you imagine? 4 miles big. Tall, huge like that, and she was crying for help and Krishna is not leaving, and finally she falls down and Krishna is still on top of her, and then everyone come, all the Vrajvasis come and see what has happened, right? So here it is said that who is Putna? See, everyone has a past life. We all also have a past life. So Putna also had a past life. Who was Putna in past life? Anyone know? Thank you, Mataji. She was sister of Bali Maharaj. Who is Bali Maharaj? Not Bahubali, not वो पिक्चर का बाहुबली नहीं. ये बली महाराज है. वही हमारा कॉन्शियसनेस चेंज होना चाहिए. देखो माताजी ने फट करके बोल दिया उसकी बहन थी वो. हमको पता है कौन से क्रिकेटर की बहन कौन से फिल्म स्टार के साथ भाग गई, वो पता है हमको. हाँ बोलिए. Vaman Dev. So Lord took 10 main Dasha avatars. One of that was Vaman Dev. Vaman Dev form was what type of form? Dwarf, small, batuk. And in 3 steps he covered 2 steps he covered entire universe. And he asked Bali Maharaj, तीसरा पैर कहाँ रखो? Bali Maharaj said, put it on my head. Bali Maharaj was a demon, but he was also very impressed by Vaman Dev. He said, put on my head. And he puts on his head and puts him down in the patal, because otherwise he was a demon. Otherwise the demon's Rajya would have increased. Next time some other time we will discuss about Vaman Dev. So when Vaman Dev, just imagine Lord Krishna comes in the form of Vaman Dev. How beautiful he must be looking. It's a small dwarf, small boy, very round face and like a shika behind, and nice dhoti he is wearing, umbrella he is holding and is looking everyone and smiling, chubby looking boy. And everyone was attracted looking at Vaman Dev. Even Bali Maharaj was attracted looking at Vaman Dev. And Bali Maharaj had a sister. And that sister was so attracted to looking at this small boy. She said, oh, only if he was my son, I would have fed him my milk now. She said that. And who heard? Krishna कहाँ थे वहाँ पे? वामन देव तो उधर थे दूर. यहाँ पे कौन है? परमात्मा. As Krishna, yes, as परमात्मा. सुनते हैं वो सब सुन रहे हैं, कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे, चुप बैठेंगे. पप्पा की तरह नहीं, पप्पा कुछ सुना तो पकड़ के रैप देगा. ये रैप कुछ नहीं देंगे, चुप बैठेंगे, हंस रहे बस, स्माइल कर रहे, they're just smiling. So he heard and he noted down, okay, this life, I don't know her name, Bali Maharaj's sister, I'll find out. He noted down, okay, Paramatma, she had that desire, she want to feed me milk, I'll wait. After so many lifetimes, he comes in this form of Putna, because she was a demon. Next life she takes the form of Putna. Now you will say, then why she came to kill Krishna, right? So after this pastime of Bali Maharaj happened, when he pushed Bali Maharaj down with the third step, he took a rope and also bound him with ropes. Bali Maharaj was bound, and Bali Maharaj was happy. He knew he is Narayan, that he was surrendered. But everyone else, his relatives, were not very happy. And again, his sister, the same sister who said that I will feed milk to him, she said, only if I got an opportunity, I would have fed poison to you. You made this to my brother. You came as a small boy and this is what you did to my brother. I will feed poison to you. And who noted down? Paramatma noted down. हमारे हृदय में भी परमात्मा है, okay? And he is noting down everything that he don't has to note. उसका super computer है. हम बोलते हैं, it is said that even before a thought comes to our mind, it passes through Paramatma. So we have to be so careful. In what desire? हमारे क्या desires रहते हैं ना, खतरनाक रहते हैं भाई. दूसरा सुनेगा हमारा desires तो भाग जाएंगे. तो ये सारे desires जो हमारे हैं भगवान सुनते हैं. He listens to all our desires. She had 2 desires and she had that ability also. So she took that form of Putna. And this is, from this we come to know how Lord is magnanimous. Right? So that's why when we come in front of the Lord, we should be careful. क्या desire रहता है हमारा? Right? We should not be just coming in front of Krishna casually. We should be very careful. We should be very careful. That's why, in some temples in North India it is written, चप्पल और मन बाहर रख के अंदर आइए. मन को भी बाहर रखो, क्योंकि दिल तो पागल है, कुछ भी डिजायर करेगा, भगवान सुन लेगा. अच्छा ये चाहिए तुझे, ये ले बेटा. There is no, Lord, I don't want this, but तूने डिजायर किया था ना. Right? Of course, all the desires don't come fructify. We should have that much of sukruti also. All of this personality had that much sukruti. So that desires also came out. So that is Bali Maharaj's sister who was Putna, and that was past life of Putna. So here again we come to know how Krishna reciprocates. Whatever desire we have, Krishna reciprocates. Putna also represents false guru. Why? Because she changed her form. She was a demon, but she took form of a sadhvi, of a devi. Right? So it is called an imposter. What is imposter? Piche kuch, samne kuch, piche aur kuch. Right? So she acted like it was. So this example is given of false guru. A guru is one who shows us way to Krishna, a true guru. A false guru is one who doesn't show us way to Krishna but shows us way to some other things. That is false guru. So we have to be very, very careful. Right? See, we all require a guru. We require a guru in material life. We require a guru in school. We require a guru in business. We require a guru in office. Everywhere a guru is required. Even you get a new phone, you require a guru. You might refer to the manual of the phone, but that is a guru. To be very frank. So we cannot say, hey, guru, this is old style. I don't want guru. What do you mean by you don't want guru? Even to go out of the road, you suddenly light goes off. You don't know which way to go. You have to ask someone, na? He's a guru. You are asking direction on the road. He's a guru. Google Map becomes your guru. So if Google Map can be your guru, why we should not have a guru in spiritual life? Because spiritual life also we don't know where to go. We all want to practice spirituality, but we don't know how to do it. Right? So it's one very, very important attribute in spiritual life is to have a guru. Very important. Without guru we cannot progress. So here, now everyone wants to have a guru. So here scriptures are telling you have to be very, very careful in understanding who is a guru. Who is a right guru. Because in India, everyone is a guru. I just put a tilak, put dhoti, kurta, I become a guru. What's so big? Speak something from Google, I become guru. Sit like this. Some people don't speak only. They just sit like this. Because when they open the mouth, they come to know, na? If you want to know how foolish a person is, ask him to open his mouth. You'll come to know. So some people don't open the mouth, they just sit like this. And their chela, chamcha, they all do all the glorification. He becomes guru. Right? And then everyone go there. He is our guru. Right? Nothing wrong, but we should be able to validate what is a right guru. So here in Bhagavatam, the quality of a right guru is given. A real guru is one, it's written, a real guru is one, after hearing him, these 5 things will happen. Okay, just I will read it out. You can gauge it. First thing which will happen after hearing a real guru, a true guru, is that a true guru is one who will not give you material benefits. He will not give material benefit. Oh, my leg is paining, I go to a guru. You have seen on internet, no? Their leg is paining, and then they touch him, and then leg is okay now, I can dance. Leg okay. वो डॉक्टर के पास जाओ ना, डॉक्टर है उधर, थोड़ा पैसा लेगा. वो कौन सा कार्ड है प्रभु जी, फ्री में मिलता है वो डॉक्टर का? हाँ, EDS कार्ड, whatever, वो फ्री में मिलेगा, पैसा भी नहीं. उधर क्यों जाना है? You seen that in that YouTube and all, it comes. Hey, I am not able to. He is not able to speak for 1 month. Touch him. I am able to speak. That is why people don't believe in God. That is not Guru. That is not Guru. Is not one who will remove gold like this and take gold. You go to a jeweler ना, माता जी is there. 4-5 jeweler है हमारे, उसके प्रभु जी jeweler है सब. Why you have to go to Guru for jewel? Previously थे ना, 1970s there was a guru in India. Recently he left. He used to do like this and remove this to you, chain. Now from the mouth he used to remove. I have seen some video. I have not gone to him. From mouth he used to remove gold. If you want gold, go to a jeweler now. Why you want a guru to remove gold and give it to you? He used to remove some babat and give you. People say, wow, kya hai mera guru? This is magic tricks. This is not guru. This is not magic tricks. We don't want magic tricks, and that is why younger generations gave up all these things. It's a magic trick. Kya ullu bana, topi bana raha. So first thing a real guru is that he will not give material benefits. Material benefits we get based on our prarabdha, our karma, what we have done in the past, and the samarthya what Krishna has given us. It's a combination of that. And we have to be happy and satisfied in whatever we get. No material benefits. Second, a real guru is one who will tell us who we are. Jivere swarupa hoy Krishnera nitya das. He will not flatter us. He will not massage our ego. Oh, you are great. You are given this much money. Who is given highest money will sit here, very close to Guru. Who has given more money, he will do arti. No, not like that. For him, everyone is equal. He will not tell you some things to flatter you, not to make you happy temporarily. Guru means the very meaning of word Guru. Guru means, which planet is called Guru? What is the size of Jupiter? Huge, big. Guru means heavy. Guru means heavy. Guru means who will cut away your ego. He will make you, he'll strip you. He will make you feel who you are. He will not tell you some goody good things. Oh, come sit, you're given so much money. Sit, come here, sit next to me. Right? Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada's guru, once he was giving a lecture, and one of the persons who had arranged that lecture in Kolkata and who had given a lot of money, he was talking and chit-chatting with the next guy. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur stopped the lecture in between and told him to go out. Not just because you are given me money, you cannot do whatever you want. Take your money and go out, he said. Guru will never flatter you. Guru will tell you the fact. Jivera swarupa hoy Krishnera nitya das. Krishna is supreme, we are his das. That is what a guru will tell you, and this is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. Third thing, what Guru will tell you is, only by devotional service we can connect to Krishna, not by anything else, not by Ashtanga Yoga, or not by doing something else, or by doing some Jadu Toda. Only by devotional service, Bhakti. Bhakti Marga Sopa, Tukaram Maharaj used to say. Tomorrow is Ashadi Ekadashi. There are so many paths, but Bhakti Marga is the most easiest to attain Krishna. Easy. What is Bhakti? Bhakti means loving Krishna. And how we do that? There's a process. There's a process of chanting Hare Krishna. There's a process of offering bhoga to Krishna. There's a process of hearing about Krishna. When we hear about someone, we feel connected to him. We understand about him. We feel appreciation and feelings for that person. Similarly, when we hear about Hari, hear about Krishna, our bhakti to Krishna becomes open. So that is third thing what Guru does. The fourth thing he does is, he makes us humble, humility. Every spiritual seeker should be humble. We should not be proud. Okay, you know what I have done? I have done this. Oh, all this I only have done. They will never say that. That's why even in ISKCON also, when you get a guru, first thing is your name is changed. Name is changed. Because we are attached to what? You know who I am? You know my father? You know my grandfather? You know the lineage I come from? First thing, name is changed. What we are, if I ask you, who are you? You will tell what? You will tell your name, right? I'm so and so. In spiritual life, first thing, name is changed. You have to forget your identity. Right? You get name, Sandeep, Krishna, Das. And then in front of that also Das is put. Means you change the name and then you put servant. Means you tell, so then we used to go to college and that time we got connected at home and all. They used to say, so and so Das. So everyone is Das only in your organization. Everyone Das. Everyone servant. Yeah. We all are servant. Jivere Swarupa Krishnera Nitya Das. So spiritual master is one who will tell you things in reality, not flatter you. First only so many things are flatter. सभी लोग टोपी पहना रहे हैं हमको. Products are कुछ भी बोल के बेच रहे हैं, कुछ भी बोल के सपने बेच रहे हैं. घर का क्या एडवर्टाइज दिखाते हैं वो लोग. Your dream house. How it's a dream house? वो घर में जाके बुरे सपने आते हैं फिर. EMI भरना है और कुछ करना है. ड्रीम हाउस कैसे हो गया? But they sell you as a dream. पूरी दुनिया टोपी पहना रहे हैं हमको. गुरु कभी टोपी नहीं पहनाएगा, गुरु कभी नहीं बोलेगा. गुरु will tell you what is right. Right? So we should be ready. Only when we are ready to accept a guru and accept these teachings from him, Krishna sends a guru. Till that time, he doesn't send. Okay, that. And the last thing is, only Nam Kirtan will take us to Krishna in Kali Yuga. No other way. Kaler, which is a shloka, Prabhuji? Kalayo nastev, nastev, nastev gatir anyata. Harer nam hi kevalam. Kalev, nastev, nastev, 3 times. No other way, Baba, no other way. No, you do whatever you, gymnastic you do yoga, you do some meditation, you do, that is good. Your body will remain strong. But Harinam is the only way by which you can attain Krishna in Kali Yuga. No other way. Only Krishna can cut the birth and death cycle. No one else. And it's only Harinam, Harinam, Harinam. और किसी भी मेथड से नहीं होने वाला है. Krishna himself is telling in Bhagavatam. So true guru is having this attributes. We should be knowing all this, right? And then going forward, Putna also represents, so she represents a false guru, and she also represents something called as hypocrisy. What is hypocrisy? Hypocrisy means pakhand. Pakhandi. Pakhandi means what? Samne ek, piche aur kuch. Right? Because she was very ugly, bad looking. She became very beautiful just to enter inside. Otherwise, people wouldn't have allowed her to come inside. So sometimes, or the other way around, Kali Yuga has 2 symptoms. What are the 2 symptoms of Kali Yuga? What are the 2 qualities of people of Kali Yuga? Kali Yuga, हमने सुना है 2-3 बार लेक्चरों में. One is quarrel, and second is hypocrisy. The age of Kali Yuga has 2 qualities. One is that people are quarrelsome. You agree? Quarrel बोले तो झगड़ा. Agree ना? थोड़ा गाड़ी आगे गया तो गया तुम, रेडी रुको. थोड़ा कुछ हुआ नेबर के साथ, रेडी रुको, इधर ढम ब्लास्ट होने वाला ही है. Right? थोड़ा कुछ ऑफिस में हुआ, it's quarrel, small thing, quarrel. And second is hypocrisy. Hypocrisy means सामने सगळे बरे असं नाही. तो गेलो का पोळे आ मागीर. Hypocrisy. Same with our relatives also. कैसा बड़ा वो जाने के बाद बाद में तीसरे के साथ what 2 people discuss? Whenever 2 people meet, what they discuss? They discuss about the third person who is not there. आप सोचो, आप खुद का भी देखो, आप बात करते हो किसी के साथ तो. That is called hypocrisy. So Kali Yuga, the stamp of Kali Yuga is quarrel and hypocrisy. So we have to judge for ourselves. If we also become a hypocrite, we also become like that, सामने कुछ पीछे कुछ, then are we becoming the salesman of Krishna or are we becoming salesman of Kali Yuga? We have to decide. Quarrel, small चीज़ों के लिए झगड़ा, घर में झगड़ा, बीवी के साथ, हस्बैंड के साथ, बच्चों के साथ, small चीज़ें. Whose representative we are becoming by doing this quality, by exhibiting this quality? We are becoming representative of Kali Yuga. If we want to become representative of Krishna, then these 2 things we have to keep away. Quarrel and hypocrisy. At least. और बाकी का और बहुत चीज़ें हैं. So here, Putna represented hypocrisy. So moment ऐसा कुछ आए हमारे सामने situation, we should be very careful. Am I becoming like Putna? No. It is not easy, all these things what I am saying. But we should try, we should practice. At least in one situation, I'll be transparent. What I am. No, I will not try to put a mask. We put so many masks. We put na, इधर ये मास्क, उधर वो मास्क, सब मास्क लगा दे, फिर हम ही भूल जाते who we are, right? So that is Putna, hypocrisy. Yeah, this is very, very instructive part of Bhagavatam that we are coming to now. So what happened when Krishna, okay, so now Krishna kills Putna, and all the Vrajavasis, they come and they see a big body 4 miles long. You know, we can, आप बोलो कुछ भी फेंक रहे, 4 miles long body हो सकती है क्या? हो सकती है, क्यों नहीं हो सकती है? हो सकती है. वो बाहर के दुनिया के लोग हैं, body. Krishna is on top, so they get ladders and climb on top and remove Krishna down, and then take Krishna, and then they cut the body of Putna because itni badi body, and then they burn it, and when it was burnt, nice smell of agura. Agura is very nice smelling, fragrant material. Agura smell was coming from her body. You say it's a demon's body. So how so nice smell is coming from a demon's body? Because Krishna touched her, she got purified. Right? So here it is said that Krishna is so merciful that just by his touch, just by his glance, just by his smile, we get purified. We also have so many tendencies like Putna, which is not in our control to, we can exhibit some restraint, but a lot of time they just come up. You have experienced it, suddenly you become angry, suddenly you become lusty, suddenly greedy, suddenly you become very envious of someone. You know you should not do it. You have heard so many times, but it comes up because it is deep inside. So all those deep-rooted tendency, we have to pray to Krishna. Krishna, please help me to remove this envy. Please help me to remove this greed, pride. And the best time to do that is when you are doing japa. Japa time is actually prayer time. You have to deeply pray to Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Deeply. It should not be just a ritual. We have to deeply pray to Krishna during our japa and pray to remove these anarthas. Shukdev Goswami. Who is Shukdev Goswami? Vyasdev. You know Vyasdev? Vyasdev wrote all the Vedas. So Vyasdev had a son and his name was Shukdev Goswami. Shukdev Goswami narrated one very, very important scripture, which is that Bhagavatam. Correct? Bhagavad Gita spoken by Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, what we have kept over there, spoken by Shukdev Goswami. Okay? Shukdev Goswami is son of Vyasdev. Later Vyasdev wrote it. Okay? So Shukdev Goswami was son of Vyasdev. So when he was born, Shukdev Goswami, he was not born as an ordinary child. Ordinary child is what? 9 months in the womb. Shukdev Goswami was 14 years in the womb of his mother. So when he came out, he was like a grown-up 14-year-old boy. You say how it is possible? It is possible. It is different science. It is not for us. हमारे बच्चे प्री-मैच्योर होंगे या थोड़ा लेट आएंगे. 14 साल तक तो अंदर नहीं रहेंगे, right? But he 14 साल का, can you imagine a 14-year-old grown-up boy? He comes out and he just runs to forest. He said, I don't want to stay at your home because I have God, and he had God, right? He was a parrot. You know the story, right? How Srimad Bhagavatam, he was a parrot which heard Lord Shiva's and Parvati's conversation, and then he went in the womb of Vyasdev's wife. So he had all the knowledge. If I give you a product, a washing machine on your birthday, and I tell you this is a gift from all of us, ISKCON Center to you on your birthday, this is a special washing machine. You open the washing machine and you put your clothes inside, you'll get a big shock. You remove, after you come out from the shock, remove those clothes and put it on the other side and get it for drying. Before you remove your hand, the thing is going to twist your hand and going to give you good cramps. So if I tell you all 5-6 things about this washing machine, you will use that washing machine? Return gift, तुम्हें ले जाओ उधर पीछे रखो उधर नहीं करेंगे ना. So this world we are staying in is stamped by Krishna as what? Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. It is stamped by Krishna, and Parikshit Maharaj already had this knowledge. So he said to Papa, you keep this washing machine with you. I am not staying here. I am running to the jungle. So he started running to the jungle, and Vyasdev is running behind him. Baba, wait. आगे और तेरे को जाके भागवतम बोलना है, बहुत कुछ करना है. He is not staying only. He is running to the jungle. I don't want to stay in this world, in your house. I stay in your house, all the material tendencies will come into me. I want to be pure. I am going in the forest and sitting and focusing only on Supreme Brahman as impersonal Brahman, no body, just form. Vyasdev is running. Nothing is happening. Vyasdev said, he sends 2 of his disciples. They go get that boy back. So these 2 disciples are very intelligent. Vyasdev's disciples, they go. So Shukdev is running. He sits somewhere and sits in meditation. So these 2 disciples sits on the either 2 sides, and they narrate to narrates to Shukdev Goswami 2 shlokas, only 2 shlokas. Okay, not bada lecture nahi, sirf 2 shlokas bolte hain. First shloka they tell that Krishna, the Supreme Lord, who is controller of everything, is very beautiful, charming looking. He is Tribhanga Lalitam, wearing a Vaijayanti Mala, he is effulgent, and all those qualities of Krishna they are telling. That is first shloka. And when he hears the first shloka, he gets attracted, because till now he was focusing on impersonal Brahman. Impersonal Brahman means Lord has no form, Lord is just light, Lord is just power, let me just concentrate over there. No. Krishna says, yes, that is just partial. I have a body, I have a form. You can meditate on my form. Don't meditate on the impersonal Brahman. It is not wrong, but it is incomplete. Complete form is my form. That is the first shloka. Second shloka they tell him is this, from this pastime of Putna. And when he hears this shloka, what we are going to recite now, very, very beautiful shloka, his heart, Parikshit Maharaj's heart gets melted. He said, who is this person? I want to meet this person. Even I have heard so much Bhagavatam, but I don't know this person. I want to meet this person. And then he comes back to Vyasdev. And then Vyasdev instructs him on the finer details of Bhagavatam. And then he goes and narrates Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. So this shloka is from this pastime of Putna. So we will just recite this shloka, and then I will tell you what's the meaning of it. Otherwise, I will tell the meaning first, and then we will recite the shloka, because then you will understand it better. So this shloka goes like this. Aho bakiyam stanakala kutam jigyamsam api asadhavi labhe ghatim dhatrim uchitam tatonyam kimva dayalu sharanam vrajema. He says, Aho bakiyam stanakala kutam. Aho bakiyam. Putna, in her this life, last life she was sister of, this life she was someone's sister. बकासुर. बकासुर सुना है क्या? बकासुर बचपन में बहुत खाते थे तो बोलते क्या बकासुर की तरह खा रहा है. That was the only time we heard about Bakasur. So she was sister of Bakasur. So it is said over here, Aho Bakiyam. Bakiyam means sister. Baki is Bakasur, Yam, sister of Bakasur. Aho Bakiyam Stana Kala Kutam. She put Kala Kutam. Kala Kutam means poison on her stana. She came like that. Aho Bakiyam Stana Kala Kutam. Jigyamsam means took form of a Apiyad Api Sadhavi. She came as a Sadhavi. She changed her form. स्तन पे काल कूटम. कौन? बकासुर की बहन. ऐसा बन के आ गई. अभी ये इफ आई गिव यू दिस डिस्क्रिप्शन, अरे वो बहुत बड़ा गुंडा है मड़गांव का, उसका भाई तेरे घर के सामने बंदूक लेके रुका है, तुम क्या बोलोगे? बंद करो दरवाजा दरवाजा, बाहर करो सब. दिस इज अ डिस्क्रिप्शन गिवन. बकासुर की बहन स्तन पे विष लगा के फॉर्म चेंज करके आई है. फॉर्म चेंज करके आया तो पहचान भी नहीं सकते. दिस इज भागवतम फर्स्ट 2 लाइन. देन यू सी व्हाट हैपेंस. शी कम्स. सो शी केम टू किल कृष्णा. सो व्हाट कृष्णा डिड? लेबे गतिम धात्री उचितम ततोन्याम. गतिम धात्री. गतिम मीन्स डेस्टिनेशन. गति. धात्री. धात्री मीन्स व्हाट? धात्री मीन्स लाइक मदर. आया, who takes care of you like a mother, just very close to mother, is Dhatri. So Krishna, lebe gatim dhatrim uchitam tatonyan. Krishna gave her the highest destination of his own mother. Mothers are considered very respectable. Krishna gave Putna the position of his own mother, Dhatri. Kamva dayalu sharanam vrajema. Who else can be more dayalu than Lord Krishna? This is the shloka. You getting my point? So even though she came with poison smeared to kill him, Krishna drank her milk, killed her, and gave her the position of Dhatri. If someone comes to kill us, we'll say, okay, you come, you're like my mother, sit over here, what you want, I'll give you everything. We'll say like this, we'll say, danda lao bhai, marenge usko pakad ke. Krishna didn't do that. Krishna reciprocated because she had the desire to become his mother. That's why Krishna gave that destination to Putna. So this is one of the very, very powerful shlokas of Srimad Bhagavatam. This comes in the 6th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam of Putna Leela. Sorry, not 6th, 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Putna Leela. Right? So now that you know the meaning of this, we will recite this one. I will send it on the group. You can memorize it later. Aho bakiyam stanakalakutam. Aho bakiyam stanakalakutam. Jigyamsam api asadhavi. Jigyamsam api asadhavi. Lebe ghatim datrim uchitam tatonyam. Lebe gatim dhatrim uchitam tatonyam. Kamva dayalu sharanam vrajema. Kamva dayalu sharanam vrajema. Right, so on this one shloka only we can have 2 hours of discussion. How Krishna is merciful, how Krishna reciprocates, how Krishna remembers even a small thing done to him, and at the right time he will give it back. That is Krishna. So here we can see that Krishna saw even very little good in her. Little good, she came to kill Krishna, but she had that desire of becoming the mother. And what Krishna did, Krishna saw that little good and he magnified only that part. Become my mother. In the spiritual world, not only here, in the spiritual world. How Krishna left this world? When all the pastimes are over, he left this world, right? Jana tha na? How he left? What was the incident? Arrow. Kahan pe? Dwarka mein. Which is that place, Prabhuji? We had gone. I forgot. There's the name of the place where that temple is still there. So he was sitting in trance and one hunter came and shot an arrow to him. और कहाँ पे लगा? दिल पे लगा. थम पे. पाँव पे कहाँ पे? थम पे. अंगूठे पे लग के कोई मरता है क्या? भगवान कैसे गए फिर अंगूठे पे लग के? उधर ही था ऐसा, उसको वर था ऐसा ही. Okay. So this shows a lot of things actually. One thing, it shows that Lord's humility. His humility. If he wanted to go out of this world, he would have gone anyhow. But he chose to go out just like all of us by some incident. Also the incident shows that it hit him on his toe. Toe पे लग के कोई किसी को कुछ नहीं होता है. राइट, इसलिए पिक्चर में भी हीरो को नहीं मरना है तो गोली कहाँ मारते हैं? हाथ पे, ऐसा हाथ पे मारेंगे, इधर मारेंगे. राइट, तो कुछ नहीं होगा उसको. तो दिस ऑल्सो शोज दैट लॉर्ड इज बियॉन्ड all these things. That is just a reason for him to leave this body and go. Right? So when Jara shot that arrow, it hit Krishna's toe. Krishna called out for his mother. Just like हमको कोई ऐसा चिमटा निकालो तो मम्मी बोलते ना, माँ बोलते ऐसा. So Krishna called out for mother. 3 ladies came running. One was Devaki, one was Yashoda, and third was Putna. That is Krishna. ऐसे बोलते नहीं है वो, करके दिखाते हैं. ऐसे नाम के नहीं बोला तू मेरी माँ है. हम सबको माँ बोलते हैं, मेरी माँ समान हो तुम, और फिर चले जाते हैं. माँ उधर रह गई, समान भी उधर रह गया. कृष्णा वैसे नहीं. कृष्णा ने बोला ना, करके दिखाएंगे. 3 ladies came running. Even now in the spiritual world, Putna is one of the mothers of Lord. Lord's mother means, you imagine. And she came to kill Krishna. She came to kill Krishna. And what Krishna saw? No, I don't see she came to kill me. I see that she had that desire to be my mother. Oh really? Come, I'll make you my mother. I'll make you my mother. Right? When the Western come and say, yeah. So Krishna said, I will make you my mother. He saw that very small good thing. When we hold Japmala, it's then my bag. Or when we hold Srimad Bhagavatam in our hand to read, or we hold Bhagavad Gita in our hand to read, we are holding Krishna. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Japmala is non-different from Krishna. Just like how Putna held Krishna in his hand, we are also holding Krishna every day when we are reading Bhagavatam or when we are chanting or when we are about to chant. At least our desire is not to kill Krishna. How many of you all have desire to kill Krishna? We don't have desire to kill Krishna. Putna had desire to kill Krishna. Desire, I'll kill him only. But he didn't see that desire. He just took what is good. Just one. And she had that tendency to be his mother when? Last birth. Not even now. But Krishna reciprocated with that one good. So when we hold Bhagavatam, at least we don't go by thinking I'll kill Krishna. Rather our desire is what? Lord, I want to know you. I want to read Bhagavatam. Please help me to know you. If he can fulfill Putna's desire, don't you think he will fulfill our desire to know him? Why he will not fulfill? He will. But we should have that deep intensity. So that's why when we chant Hare Krishna, we should chant with deep intensity. We should hear every Hare, every Krishna coming from our mouth. Whatever, 5 rounds, 10 rounds, 16 rounds we are chanting. Then Krishna will reciprocate our desires. When we read Bhagavatam, we should first read Bhagavatam. At least every day in our house, we should read 2 or 3 shlokas of Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita. Then it will purify everything in the house. It will purify. Krishna is present in the form of words. Everyone should have Bhagavatam in their house, first of all. Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna. Bhagavatam in Kali Yuga, Krishna comes in the form of holy name, Hari Katha and Bhagavatam. He is not different from Krishna. We should have Bhagavatam in the house and then we should read it. Right? So when we are holding, we are at least having that desire, Lord, I want to know you. And he will fulfill that desire. So this also shows the magnanimity of the Lord. He is so merciful. Right? And even the demons get liberated. So what about us? At least we are humans. We are not demons. And we are all devotees of the Lord. So when we come in front of the Lord, we should know that Lord is so merciful. Lord is so accommodating. Lord is so magnanimous. These are some of the qualities of the Lord that we should meditate on. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself in the Kali Yuga, he says we should consider ourselves as extremely fortunate souls. 1 minute. Yeah. So in this same regard, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Chaitanya Charitamrita, the books what you have kept down, there he discusses the same pastime and he says that this Lord is so magnanimous. Kimva dayalu sharanam vrajema. Who else can be more dayalu? Who else can be more dayalu than this Lord? Right? And I am totally surrendered to this Lord. And in this regard, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that all devotees, all of us should consider ourselves very fortunate. Why? Because Srimad Bhagavatam and books like Bhagavad Gita gives us some very, very important things. And he lists down 4 things which are very, very important. And if we do this, then we should consider ourselves very fortunate. So what are those 4 things? First, he says, if one have goal beyond just feeding one's family, then we should be feeling ourselves very fortunate. If we have a goal beyond just feeding our own family. Feeding our own family is a by default responsibility. Everyone has it. But if we make a small sankalpa, I will also take care of someone, something beyond my own family, then our goal is not self-centric. Right? Then he explains what's that goal. If someone gets the opportunity to know that the goal of life is devotional service to Krishna, then he should be knowing that he is very fortunate. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Bahunam janmanam ante jnanvan mam prapadyate. वासुदेवम सर्वमिति स महात्मा सुदुर्लभम, भगवद गीता में कहा है कृष्णा ने. बहुनाम जन्मनाम अंते, आफ्टर मेनी मेनी लाइफ टाइम्स समवन कम टू नो, ओ आई हैव टू वर्शिप कृष्णा. मैंने भी सुना था कृष्णा कृष्णा, आई जस्ट नो कृष्णा, आई हैव टू वर्शिप हिम. ओके ओके, आई वर्शिप हिम. बहुनाम जन्मनाम अंते, ज्ञानवान, वन हु इज रियल नॉलेज, he will come and surrender unto me. And such a person is very, very rare. And that is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says over here, that if we get that opportunity, that we come to know that my goal of life is to worship Krishna, then we should consider ourselves very fortunate. Second. Third, if we get an opportunity to do satsang of devotees and hear Hari Katha, then we should be knowing that we are very fortunate. We feel we are very fortunate if अमेज़ॉन पे 20% डिस्काउंट मिला देगा. मैंने कैसे तो 20% वही टाइम विंडो में निकाला, मज़ा आ गया, आज का दिन तो हो गया. 20% डिस्काउंट, सबको 10 मिलता है, मुझे 20 मिला. हम लोग उसी में खुश है, ज़िंदगी उसी में निकल रही है. बस मटीरियल वर्ल्ड टोपी पहना रही है हमको, 20% दे के चिपका रही है. वी कैन गेट गोल्ड बट इट इज़ गिविंग अस कॉपर. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling over here, what is fortune? Fortune is knowing that goal of life is surrender to Krishna. Fortune of life is coming with devotees and hearing Hari Katha. It is written over here. It is not someone's words. Fourth, opportunity to serve devotees and Guru. Because Guru is the one who shows us way back to Krishna. So when we get an opportunity to serve Guru and devotees, then we should consider ourselves very fortunate. So we all should be working to make ourselves very fortunate. Fortunate means fortune. Fortune means sampada. Not the sampada of the world. Sampada that will remain with us even after we leave this body. That is spiritual sampada. Right? So what are the four things Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says? First, if someone has a goal to feed beyond one's family, means just come out. थोड़ा सा समझो, world बहुत बड़ा है. Not just be stuck in your 4 BHK villa. Come out of that, right? So you are just thinking, okay, I have to do something. Now what I have to do? Then he says, if by some arrangement we come to know that the goal of life is serving Krishna. Third, we get an opportunity to do satsang and hear Hari Katha about Krishna. That's why hearing Katha is given a lot of importance. Only by hearing we know Krishna. Tomorrow Krishna comes from that door. Actually Krishna comes from that door and stands over here. We will not feel he is Krishna. But when we hear about him, when we know about him, we'll acknowledge him, oh Lord, you are there. Otherwise we will say, okay, you have come from some natak company, अच्छा decoration करके आया है. Yeah, because we don't know. We cannot see Krishna through our eyes. We have to see Krishna from our ears. Kana, chakshu. This kan becomes our chakshu, eyes, not the eyes of this material world. And finally, when we serve devotees and guru, seva is given lot of importance, because seva se all the anarthas become out easily. Seva helps us to do devotional bhakti life very easily. Otherwise there are a lot of impediments. That's why we say do seva. Seva is important, right? So this is the pastime of Putna. So in the pastime of Putna, there is also something called Phalastuti. What is Phalastuti? In scriptures, if a lot of places, if you hear some pastime of the Lord or pastime of some devotee, there is something Phalastuti. Phalastuti means benefit, what you will get. So after the end of this pastime, in Srimad Bhagavatam 10.6.44, the Phalastuti is given. So I will just read it out. Any person who hears this pastime of Putna and Krishna with faith and devotion about how Supreme Lord actually killed Putna, and who thus invest the hearing in such childhood pastimes of Krishna, certainly attains attachment for Govinda, the Supreme Original Person. He attains attachment for Govinda. And it says further, two things go away when we hear this pastime of Krishna killing Putna. The first thing is that our hypocrisy goes away. Hypocrisy means pakhanda. Pakhanda means सामने कुछ पीछे कुछ. I know I should not be acting like that, but वो अंदर से वैसा ही है ना, पहले से ही अंदर से ऐसा ही है. तो हम बहुत ट्राई कर रहे हैं, जाते नहीं है. बट व्हेन वी हियर दिस पास टाइम, फलस्तुति इज दैट विल गो. थोड़ा प्रयास हम करेंगे तो निकल जाएगा. एंड सेकेंड, वी विल गेट रतिम टू कृष्णा. रतिम मीन्स अटैचमेंट. Attachment to Krishna. This is the falstuti of hearing Krishna and Putna Leela. So like this, there are a lot of other pastimes of the Lord. And now Janmashtami is approaching. That's why we thought we will discuss the pastimes of the Lord. So Bhagavad Gita is what? Instruction of the Lord. The Lord says, do like this, you should be doing like this, man is like this, mind is like this, buddhi is, there is instruction. Bhagavatam, stories and pastimes of Krishna. All these pastimes. And that's why they say, hear Hari Katha. When we hear Hari Katha, all the anarthas go away. And this pastime of Lord itself has a falastuti that our hypocrisy and our attachment to Lord will increase. Hypocrisy will decrease and attachment to the Lord will increase. So I request you all, please invest your time every day in hearing at least 5 to 10 minutes of Hari Katha. It's very, very purifying. We should not be waiting only for Saturday to Saturday Hari Katha. We brush every day, right? We don't brush only Sunday, 2 hours brushing Sunday. Every day I will not brush 1 week. Sunday I will brush for 2 hours. It will not work. We will stink. We have to brush every day in the morning. Like that, our so many anarthas we have, all that will start smelling. So every day we do Hari Katha, little, it will keep it low. Right? So every day, devotees are sharing 5 minutes, 10 minutes, Amrit drops on the group. I request you all to take some time and listen to it. Don't feel, okay, it's a group, 200 people are there, I'm also there. No, somehow we are fortunate that we are getting this opportunity to sit with so many devotees and do Hari Katha. We are fortunate. We should know what is our fortune. Our fortune, sometimes we feel fortune is money. Yes, it is required. Sometimes we feel fortune is big house. It is required. Sometimes we feel fortune is lot of family members. Yes, it is required. But that has a limitation. It has a limitation. It will not come beyond our body. What Krishna is giving us is beyond our imagination, for eternality. So we should, all those things are required, but somewhere we should also try to understand what is our real fortune. Our real fortune is Hari Katha, Hari Kirtan. So more we do this, more eternal wealth we are accumulating. Bhar raha hai hamara bank account, eternal bank account, not this bank account which will go after some time. After 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, 50 years, 100 years, it will go. But this bank account, spiritual bank account, it will remain forever. That's why I said in the start of the class, you all must have done something in your past life, in this life, because of which you all are sitting over here and hearing Hari Katha. Otherwise, it is not possible only. Kali Yuga, most difficult thing is to do Hari Katha. So as much as possible, do Hari Katha. And tomorrow is, what is tomorrow? Don't miss. See, Krishna is so merciful. Sunday दिया है, सबको छुट्टी दिया है. बॉस टांग नहीं करेगा और घर में करेंगे कोई पता नहीं मुझे, बट बॉस तो नहीं है. घर में तो संभाल सकते, बॉस का कौन संभालेगा? छुट्टी दिया है सबको, सब लोग जपा करो. Do more. If you are doing 4 rounds, do 8 rounds. If you are doing 16 rounds, do 25 rounds. Read Hari Katha, read Bhagavatam, read Bhagavad Gita, hear something about Lord Hari. Tomorrow morning we have Bhagavatam over here, Mangal Arati over here, 7 o'clock. If you all are able to get up, easy, 7 o'clock, you get up at 5 here. Come. Normally Mangal Arati is in all ISKCON temples, happens at what time, 4:30. 4:30 बजे होता है. वृंदावन 4 बजे. ऑल ऑफ यॉल हु केम टू वृंदावन, अगर हमने 4 बजे मड़गांव में रखा तो सिर्फ पुजारी अकेला ही रहेगा. That's why we are kept at 7. Slowly we will make it 6:30, then 6. You all will become Satvik then. तब तक आप 5 बजे उठ जाओगे. Right? So just to start, we have kept 7. So don't waste tomorrow's day. If you are able to come for Mangal Arati. Mangal Arati के बाद भगवान का अभिषेक होगा. Do the Abhishek of the Lord. It's going to be happening over here. Right? Then we'll have Bhagavatam. Then we'll have Abhangas. Some devotees will sing beautiful Abhangas from Tukaram Maharaj and other devotees of Lord Vitthal. Very, 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 very big opportunity that it's a Sunday. So many Varkaris have walked from here to Pandharpur. At least we don't have to walk. At least you sit in one place and hear about Lord Vitthal, hear about Lord Hari. So plan your day, as I always say, plan your day. Just don't get up, अभी एकादशी है उधर जाना. Plan your day now only. आप क्या करोगे कल? अब उधर होगा नहीं, कल के कल नहीं होगा. आज प्लान करो. मैं 2 घंटा ये करूँगी, 3 घंटा सबको बोलो घर में मैं ये करने वाला, हाँ मुझे कुछ ये नहीं चाहिए टुंग टुंग तुम्हारा. You have to tell, you have to be selfish. You cannot just go with the flow of the world. Everyone, whole family come together, sit together, hear Hari Katha, do something tomorrow. Don't waste tomorrow's day. Next Ekadashi which is coming is come on a Monday. Monday, all the office goers. It is like a horrible day is Monday. कुछ वहाँ पे कौन खड़ा रहता है पता नहीं, क्या क्या problems रहते हैं, right? So this Ekadashi is come on a Sunday. Take full advantage of this. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Shrimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Hari Bol.